And we're off.
And we're off.
Dude, you're right.
There we go.
Does it recognize your finger?
Yeah, it's not my phone.
Just
kidding, it is. Oh, man.
Feeling great, feeling good.
Feeling good.
Feeling
great.
good,
Feeling good. Feeling great. Dude, hot yoga today was nuts, though. So, yeah. I've done yoga a lot, but never hot yoga.
Yeah, you guys did good.
So, yeah, you would say we did good.
Stretch.
From people who've done quite a few classes, you would say we did good?
Yeah.
How good?
Super good. What are you taking out your dentures?
I'm putting my foreskin on.
I just gotta explain to the people who you're doing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They're gonna be like, what is that
He
clip?
just put in his podcast teeth and...
I'm taking my Invisalign out, guys. Calm down. Don't freak out.
Well, show
braces.
show America you're
Yeah.
pearly white. So let's see it. Look at that. No Michael Strahan anymore.
Yeah, dude. People with braces get jealous. I can pop them out anytime I want.
So Carmen, you went to a Padre game the other day?
Yes. It was.
How was it?
Boring, to say the least.
What was the score?
8-2, I think is.
We went to an 8-2 baseball game and it was boring.
Yeah, because the Padres have no offense; they can't hit,
So
I
they
forgot you're a
lost.
Padres fan.
and their defense was pretty sad.
They had holes in their glove?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh, are we
boring.
supposed to catch
I think
the
they were
ball?
wearing 2 left-footed cleats.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's hard
I
to-
think.
it's hard to bat.
I mean, I still find it entertaining when you go to a game and there's a lot of hits, even if the Dodgers get their asses kicked. I mean, 8-2. Still got a lot of base runners. It does lead to a longer game.
Well, even
Yeah.
though it was like the score sucked, was there like you still like enjoying going to the game?
Yeah, I mean,
Where'd you guys
What's
sit?
your favorite part?
all you can eat and drink was my favorite part.
Oh,
2 rows from first base,
Petco
So-
has the best like food spots too in it. And
craft beers.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you sat in all you can eat and drink? Liquor included?
Yep.
What? No wonder
So-
why you were feeling pretty garbage and boring last night.
It was
Pretty trash.
it was a full day hangover for sure.
all you can eat, all you can drink, and a happy ending.
There's a couple bros sitting behind us. Me and my brother like to call them, or dudes, aka dykes, with butch cuts. It was pretty funny. Just a couple of bros.
They make it out
Couple
all
of
time?
bros out to see a ball game.
You guys should kiss camp.
Same haircut.
It's
What,
kiss
what were
camp.
their names? You think?
Oh man, Jack and
Linda.
Jill.
Kyle and Carmen.
Yeah. My brother was like talking about how when she goes to the barber, he's just like, I want a number 27 all the way around. And they cut my bangs straight across. Keep the chops low though. She had low chops.
They have like 3 bowls, like medium, small, medium, and large. Big size bowl.
Excuse me, Gina? No, it's Gina. What's up?
Yeah.
Dude.
But I can't believe you went to. I know the right pavilion at Dodger Stadium does all you can eat and drink. It used to be like $30 when I used to live here and go to a lot of games senior year of high school. I bet you it's more now, but that's a steal because you would eat like $60 to $80 worth of. I'd eat like 3 hot dogs, like 2 nachos that have a bunch of peanuts. So you couldn't drink though. That was the other thing. You couldn't get alcohol.
Yeah.
You were known for like just pounding nacho cheese.
Yes.
You liked it so much it just be covering your faces as you heckled the outfielders.
That Ryan Ludwick story.
Yeah, tell the Ryan Ludwick story.
So we got to the game super early, and Ryan Ludwick was a right fielder for like St. Louis or something at the time, and
We went to Cincy.
he was warming up, and I go down there, and John Carpenter, he was there a long time ago. He like saw him on the TV, and he was like, "That guy just looks like a penis." And he was
does.
batting, and we just started laughing because like he really did. Like it just clicked, and everyone was thinking it underlying, and he just surfaced it, and we just started dying. So I'm like, he's warming up right there. We're like 8 rows up. I'm gonna go tell him he looks like a penis. So I run down there, and I'm like, Ryan. He like catches the ball. He looks up. I'm like, you look like a penis. He's like, what was that? He goes, you.
Oh, he talked
look
back?
like a penis. He goes, all right, thanks, buddy. Like, starts throwing my catch again. I come running back up. John's dying, and then he like looks at me, and then he really starts to laugh. And I was like, what? He goes, dude, you have nacho cheese all over your face. And like I was like Ryan Ludwick was like bottom of the wall. I was like right here waving at him. You know what I mean? Like,
He's probably like, oh, dude, this guy's special. Like, that's nice. They let him come to the game.
That's right. He's probably like thinking you're giving him a compliment, and he's like, "Wait, what was that? You look like a penis." He's like,
John said something along the lines.
"You're
of
not
like,
your cheese, bud."
I think it was John was like, "You should do that like every time he's in town. Like make him just think you're like
dude,
like every time he's flying into LA, he's like, I'm gonna see that cheese face guy.
Just leave it. Just
cheese dick. That's his nickname.
Just leave a note on his locker like, "You look like a penis, cheese guy."
There's a couple of his like teammates like, why is that guy always tell you that?
Your body is a veiny shaft.
Little John Mayer for your ass. But yeah, so I don't know. I like ball games. Can you tailgate at Petco? I mean, it's kind of tucked in there.
There's a section
There's no
where you can
tailgating.
tailgate. It's like behind right field, and there's like a little tailgate park where you can park and tailgate out there. But most of the time, there's so many bars and stuff around Petco.
Yes,
Well, and when you tailgate, everything has to be eco-friendly. No plastic straws. It's got to be paper straws.
No glass.
No glass.
Paper straws.
You have to drink your beer.
It's got to be biodegradable.
You have to drink your beer out of a bubble.
You can only tailgate with a Prius. It cannot be, can't be anything larger than a Prius.
Are you kidding?
So
yeah, so I mean, was tailgating ever legal at Dodger Stadium?
oh heck yeah,
Yeah, it was, and then
Dude.
people started getting.
Like it
People
really
in the-
rambunctious?
people put in the comas. That's when it stopped.
No, that's the way before then. The whole like stomp out firefighter, the
Giants
firefighter
fan, yeah.
guy. Like no, that
Then
happened way
across
before then.
MLB, they stopped doing all the tailgating. Because I went to an Angels game that season, and we're like drinking a beer, and the cop's like, "What are you guys doing?" Like, just having a little tailgate. He's like, "Yeah, you're not no open alcohol in the parking lot." Like,
They want you to go in.
Nobody
You
said
can't,
alcohol.
you can't tailgate.
Nobody, we're just tailgating.
They
We're
want you to
drinking
go
alcohol.
into the baseball game and buy the
I got
alcohol
you.
there.
I think he had a bug. Oh, bug. What'd you say though?
Nope, he's trying to get on the podcast.
What'd you say though?
They want you to go in and buy the beer there. They don't want you to tailgate outside.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Like Chargers used to just be happy you show up.
yeah.
We're not blacked out today.
and they know that you're gonna play be there for all fourth quarters, right? So
Yeah.
these are dudes, and like baseball, they just want you to come in
and
Buy
pay $12
beers
for a beer.
and Coors Light.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. I love going to a ball game. I don't go to many. Like, I'm not going to be a season ticket holder and go to a lot. But when I do go to a ball game, maybe 2 or 3 a year. It's a good time. They're long, though, man. Even the way they're speeding up the game. Baseball games are still freaking long.
What are the type of fans that you hate?
The type of fans I hate?
Yeah, when you go to a ball game, baseball game.
I can't stand the know-it-alls, you know, the ones that probably never made it past T-ball, but yet all of a sudden they're an expert on
And dude,
baseball.
you just hear it over your shoulder or something like that. And
Like, oh,
dude,
this guy's not that good. His batting average is only 205.
You know what's funny?
This guy sucks, and you're like, dude, you go out there.
Yeah, you try and hit a 98 mile per hour.
Well, you know what's funny about those guys is like you always have like one exchange with those people too. Eventually, like a 7th inning stretch, you like drop some, turn around, like bump. You're like, oh, it's funny. Like you have to have an exchange with those people, and it's just like the funniest exchange ever.
I always hear the people sitting behind me, and I try to envision what they look like, and then I think it's about the 7th inning stretch. I finally look back, and I'm like, oh, it's totally not what I was expecting.
Oh, I actually breathe through their nose. They're not mouth breathers.
They have all limbs and eyes.
tumors.
Yeah.
The people that bug me are the ones that they don't really know baseball, but then they go to the game one time, they're like, oh, the Dodgers and Cubs or whatever, and then the Cubs just shellac the Dodgers, and they're like, oh, the Dodgers must be pretty bad this year. Like,
They've got the best
it's
record.
one freaking game. They play a million, but
That's
you're like,
also another reason why I don't like going to the games as much is because baseball really I like baseball a lot when like the pitch matters. Like there's so much baseball that I can't just sit and tune in like doing the playoffs, which is obvious. Like every play is like that, but there's so much. Baseball's so tight when it comes down to like out on second. There's 2 outs. Like the really situational thing. Like each pitch, otherwise you're done. But when there's 80 games left, guy on second, he gets a single, he comes in and scores, like, oh, we lost this one. Darn.
Yeah, we'll get him next time.
We play him again tomorrow.
I wish
Get him tomorrow.
this will never happen. I don't think it will, but I wish they would find a way to make the playoff a little longer, and make the regular season more like short. Because the playoffs go by quick. They're super meaningful, which is tight. But
I say we go back to the steroid era. Let them juice.
There you go.
Increase home runs.
There you go. Preach.
You know,
Preach.
they can eject each other if they want.
Use aluminum bats.
Wait, do you keep the juice balls? Do you keep the juice balls?
Yeah,
Cork bats?
Cork the bats.
Some deaths out
Cork
there.
the-
Come back
Chicks
here with
dig the
the
long ball chief. All right.
Dude, cork
Plain
the
and simple.
aluminum.
Nobody comes there to go see a 1-0 2-hitter. Like everybody wants to see bombs hit.
Scouts go to see that.
I want to see the guy pitch
What a
it.
great defensive pitching game that was.
Give up a comebacker, and his head pops like a grapefruit.
Oh man, no.
It grows back like Men in Black.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys catch that game, dude? You guys like 6 to 7 ground balls.
Dude died.
There was about
R.I.P.
80 ground balls.
Oh, dude, that'd be freaking crazy. I still can't believe they use aluminum in college. Like, those guys are just as big as the minor league guys.
Those bats are dead though, dude.
They're alive?
No,
They have no pulse?
they're buried.
CPR 'em.
You like get a hold of it, and it's like
I don't know.
they've changed from the old school.
The Oregon State, I was watching Oregon State, Arkansas, and the guy, it looked like he just got sawed off and like
And still
jammed
got
it.
it.
Out of here, mister.
Yeah.
Remember when like the connection first came around, like Little League? You're like, oh yeah, it gives you extra torque or whatever it was. Like, had 2 pieces to it.
Remember I took that Easton red line to the
Yeah.
batting cages at Mulligan's and it exploded?
Yeah.
Shrapnels right going to my neck.
Oh my god, dude! With the little yellow rubber ball.
Yeah. You're like, and then you read it like, don't take this to the where the batting cages.
Could you imagine if they had like the steroid era, even set aside from like the cork bats and the aluminum bats, but steroid era and the juice balls they have to this day and age, like they're flying out of the park.
And then if they had like a giant fan blowing out to the outfield, you know, just behind
like
home
the
plate.
fan in Men in Black. At the lobby level of MIB, the guys just sitting behind it. There's like a piece of newspaper caught in it.
It's this massive fan. No, but the Padre fans are the worst fans in baseball for sure. It's
The
like,
worst fans in baseball.
Yes.
What?
They're not.
Worse than the Marlins fans?
That's pretty tough.
They had the Marlins.
They're not like loyal. There's more of the away fans there at the game. Nobody cares because there's so much more better things to do in downtown San Diego. It's almost like a last resort. Like, I guess we'll go to a Padre game tonight.
But you can't do You can't do that. Like once you don't have it anymore, you're gonna be like, wow, they really.
No, I agree.
Yeah, they have that.
That's why, and I enjoy that. That ballpark's the best.
If they're in first place, so they were like competitive, I think more people would
for
care
sure.
and go.
I think
after.
Angel fans are the worst.
And they don't really have like, and they really don't
They
have
come
like,
from Disneyland.
guys that like are like marketable. Like if they had like a Mike Trout,
Yeah.
or like someone, they need someone like that to like rally behind. But at least you're not like the Marlins, and every single time they get a good player, he's playing for the Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, Cubs. Like they're gone. You're like, oh, we gotta enjoy him until he's gonna leave. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Angel fans are my least favorite. They're like, they'll show up just because it's like Rally Monkey Night or some shit.
They're hot. They're the hottest.
They are the hottest.
They're the hottest.
What? They got a lot of rockets?
Rockets.
I didn't know that.
Wait, I married
Smoke
one.
show.
She's a Dodger fan, I thought. Oh
Angel
shit, I hate your wife.
Freeway conflict.
You're an Angel fan?
Yep.
Shouldn't have been in your wedding.
Disneyland.
They got babes, dude. Babes.
Yeah.
Are
Well, because they're all like.
But
But they don't know anything about baseball.
That doesn't matter.
that one ball player for the Angels, I think his name's like Mark or something. Mark.
His name's
True.
Miguel Trout.
Miguel.
Miguel Trumbo.
He's the smartest guy I know. You know, married his high school sweetheart when he could have had any chick he wanted, and
He couldn't have
an Angels.
Ivanka Trump.
Oh, jeez.
He only makes like $25 million a year too, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Only, dude.
How much does he make a year?
I don't know. He's gonna get paid though. He's a free agent after next
They
season.
haven't paid him yet. You guys owe me so much money.
I owe you $150,000. I want to hang on to that one.
He's paying her $15 an hour.
Every cent is accounted for.
I might want to hang on to that one.
Oh, do you think he gets after it? You think he like drinks? between games?
I think he's in the
Between
weight
games?
room doing push-ups.
I don't think he does any partying whatsoever.
No.
I think baseball is like his party. He's
yeah.
like the Crosby. Like he'll probably go let loose.
Like
sometimes.
you know, guys that probably get after it. Like Cole Calhoun, he probably throws him back. Trout probably's like.
I feel like Hosmer throws him back.
Hosmer probably.
This day and age, if you want to be like the elite of the elite consistently, that's the key here. Consistently, like you don't party anymore. Like you can't do that anymore. The level of play is so high in any sport this day and age, right?
I feel like you
Maybe not
could.
basketball.
What do you mean? Like I think you
Yeah.
could go out on a Saturday night and you have a Sunday day game. You fucking shit the bed. Whatever. You're playing Monday. You're like. I mean, your brother played. People. They fucking partied when they went to a cool
Oh, yeah.
city.
Time they're playing baseball.
He said that, like, you know,
All the
if you were too hungover, it was like, I'm going to take tonight off or something. And you just, like, ride the pine just for that game to recover.
I'm going over for tonight and swinging.
Yeah, what big deal? You're like, well, we're facing Scherzer tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like a goof anyway. Might as well get fucking loaded. But have a good time. If I get a hit, I get a hit.
I'm gonna bat 4
That was
times.
King Caminetti's style.
Yeah, Cammy's
That's
got.
guy.
Let's
He
do some
did
blow and see what
ballet,
happens.
Yeah, Cammy was on blow. He like drew a line on deck circle and like, what up, dude? And then he hit a Roy Jack.
Oh, Caminetti was a loiter. I'm thinking of Chuck Knobloch with the hands thing.
Oh,
Caminetti would like sit down like this, and you'd be like, "How the fuck does he have any type of power with it?" And then he would just shit on the ball and like hit it to the fucking moon, but he'd be on freaking cocaine.
Yeah, and roids.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. He like played like a football game. He's like, "Who's gonna fucking jack him up?"
They used to play.
He's putting eye black on.
Insane.
Wait, so that was he's Padres?
Yeah,
Padres had all these roided guys. Everybody did roids down. to
Brian Giles.
Yeah.
Who was
Trevor Hoffman.
Trevor Hoffman. Khalil Green.
Yeah.
David Eckstein.
Greg
Who else?
Maddox.
Phil Nevin. He did drugs. Didn't they have
He did drugs. He's a big Adderall guy.
Ryan Klesko? That guy did a lot of fun stuff.
Klesko like.
You know it's
showed up
bad
like
when the coaches
smelling
are starting to do coke and stuff. Like Ron Washington for the Rangers, like taking bumps. Like, I'm going to put this guy in the hit.
Well, that one coach from the Dolphins, like last year, got caught online doing it, right?
Oh,
Doing
that's
lines
right.
online.
Oh yeah.
Lines online.
The Dolphins suck.
Busted.
With his
You know?
like prostitute girlfriend or something like that.
Yeah.
He was like, and he was on Hard Knocks. He was like the
Yeah.
offensive line coach of Hard Knocks. And you're like, dude, that guy's insane. And you're like, oh, that's why he's insane. He's
Yeah.
snorting.
Oh, makes sense now.
So yeah, what else? Like,
What's your favorite baseball movie?
Oh, baseball movie?
Yeah.
It's an easy one.
Oh shit. Well, you go.
Rookie of the year for me.
Yeah,
Rookie of the Year, hands down.
No
Cinematic classic. You know, it's got, you know what, but
Masterpiece.
you know
is
what
it
I
is.
feel bad for? You know, and I talked to Andrew about this earlier. I was like, I feel bad for the other pitchers on the pitching staff other than Chad Stedman and Henry Rolling Gardner. You watch any game and there's way more pitchers to a pitching staff than two. Like Chad Stedman and Henry cannot pitch
They won
every
the
game. They won the pennant and they get no credit whatsoever. Yeah, Chet Stedman's going every single start. No wonder why his arm fell off at the end of the game.
that high
I think
cheese.
there's two scenes. It's like when they all lean over in the dugout, like you don't sit on this part of the dugout or the bench. And then when he's like warming up for the first time, he's like, he's calling in, kid, or something like that. They're like, he's like warming up in the bullpen for the first time. He's like getting called in to go pitch.
Yeah.
And that's the only other time like you see anybody like in
He's
there.
like, no, you're in my seat. Pitchers over there, and then you look down at these guys, and they all look like they're ready to bar fight their teammate who's 12 years old.
I like the script of the movie. I mean, it's so realistic, you know.
Yeah.
That can happen at any point in time. I've seen it a million times.
What could happen? What do you think's
Just a 12-year-old fan all of a sudden chucks a ball in from center field. Doesn't even short hop him, just one laser
You know what I like the most? Okay, there's one of my favorite parts of that movie is the guitar riff when he slips and falls onto his and it's like and like anytime the Rocket throws and his arm
like
gets
in
out,
slow-mo.
it's like the charms.
Yeah. Gary Busey just hucks a fastball. It's like
His tendon is like the chords of the guitar, just shredding.
Just whammy bar.
These are my tendons.
Well, I think Gary Busey's best performance, hands down.
Oh, that Black Sheep.
I think that's the only 2 movies he's ever been in.
No way.
Dude, I still want to be Chet Stedman when I grow up, dude. I love when he's playing Game Boys. Like,
Yeah.
Sandlot's another good one.
Well, Sandlot is like probably the go-to. That's like a classic, right?
That's a classic.
Okay, so
I've always wanted that kid's hat though, dude.
The big fishing
extra
one?
long
The fishing
bill.
one?
Yeah.
I think we should go top 5. Not favorite baseball movie, top 5 best baseball movies. Because like I would put Rookie of the Year and Sandlot on that already. So we got 2 down.
Yep. I would say basketball, but it's not technically baseball. It's a combination
close
of basketball.
Oh, come on. Baseball movies like The Rookie, but that movie's like Angels
The
in the Outfield?
Natural.
Angels in the Outfield's good.
How about League of Their Own?
No,
I'm crying in baseball. I don't know any other parts of that.
Yeah, no.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams is good.
Oh, Major Leagues.
Major League is good.
Major League.
All
That's
those
a
movies.
classic.
Well, I know, but
I don't
all
like
the-
number 2 as much, and number 3 too.
What about what was I just thinking of? Was there an Air Bud one?
Possibly.
A golden retriever playing baseball.
There's MVP, most valuable primate. The monkey plays. Now, can you imagine you're a career minor leaguer,
Wasn't
and
that
you're
monkey
trying to make it. You dedicated your whole life, and you're like, you know what? We're gonna give this monkey a shot.
And he starts
You're
over
like,
you.
damn it, I'm stuck in AAA, riding the pine, and you're watching your big league come online, and this monkey's playing center field. Oh, man.
That's when you know you've hit rock bottom.
Yeah,
You should probably question whether or not you want to continue playing baseball.
if a monkey beats you out
Yeah.
of position?
It's like, yeah, dude.
Anytime a monkey beats you out for anything other than climbing, then you should probably be like,
I know they
change.
beat out a lot of astronauts to go to space. So.
What's the movie where the kid becomes the manager?
Little Big League.
Little Big League. I haven't seen that one in a
Minnesota
long time.
Twins.
Oh, yeah.
So my favorite probably be, Sandlot, Rookie of the Year.
What's the one with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jessica Biel? Summer Catch.
Summer Catch.
Yeah, I like the ending when he finally makes it to the Reds.
I think it's Rack.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Gives
just
up a home run.
shits on the wall or
Yeah,
something.
that's a cool ending. It's real. It's realistic.
It's not a movie, but Eastbound and Down is a good baseball.
Oh, no.
Eastbound and Down's good.
Oh, no. Oh, dang it. No.
Who doesn't charge
I'll use that audio.
technical difficulties?
There's even like a warning that popped up on my fucking screen.
Warning, you dumbass.
If
Your
it doesn't-
laptop's about
Dude,
to
I'm
turn
gonna
off.
be super pissed if I didn't save anything we just did. I'll have to use. I guess I'll just use the audio from the. I think I'm already filming it. No, I didn't. I saved it. Cool.
What can you say? I saved the day, I guess. Look at this guy. Look at this trainer
I guess I'll figure out
for
what to do.
Croatia. Do you think these trainers are per team, or do you think they're just supply?
I don't know, but he's got some man tits.
Oh, he's got Croatian flag on his face.
What I love about soccer is that it almost looks like they're gonna die, and they get carted off the field, and you're like, damn, dude, that guy is seriously injured. Is he okay? And then they're back on the field 10 minutes later.
Look at it. There he goes.
He's limping. And
I like the little igloo lunch pail coolers the trainers bring out to the thing. Did you see that guy?
yeah, dude. What do you want? I got a Hershey's bar in here.
Yeah, he's like,
Some soda,
couple
beer.
oranges. He's got his little lunch pail.
He's off to
How about
work.
Capri Sun? Yeah, like
He's got a
vitamin
little
C?
playmate.
You know what? My wife only packed me 2 Capri Suns. I'm sorry. One's for me, one's for you.
Alright, so let's see. Keep it going, Evan.
All
Come
right.
on, keep us.
So
You
we're
got to
talking-
keep us
we're
on
talking
track
baseball.
Here, man. Fuck. It's your job over there with this. Keep it fluid.
Damn.
I think we're flowing. We're flowing. So yesterday I found some Lions tigers and bears.
Oh, yeah. So a typical Thursday.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
It's an animal sanctuary in San Diego, Alpine.
You fed lions, tigers, and bears?
Oh, my.
What did you feed them?
Meat. Oh, I fed the bears peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Really?
Yeah. So they have these like long fork things, and you stick it in their little food basket that they have, and then.
Was it wheat or white bread?
I think it was
chunky or creamy peanut butter.
Smuckers or
strawberry or grape jelly. I just want to know, you know, if I ever get into a situation where I'm, I'm in front of a hungry bear, I want to know what it likes, what I need to feed it.
The bear
peanut butter jelly with wheat.
Wheat, crunchy or creamy?
The bear's like, no, there's crust on this.
Oh, I like it cut in triangles, please.
I think, no, wait, I remember Nicole telling me about this yesterday. I was like, you sure you guys aren't the food? They show up to, like, feeding the bears. He's like, congratulations, step right up. Roar.
No, you eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then I eat you.
And then we feed you to the bear.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait, so do these bears have, and these animals have, like, a sanctuary to go back to? Or, because they looked like they were in a tiny-ass cage when you were feeding, because now I remember all the freaking videos.
No, like those, the only one that was in a small cage was the tiger, and it was only like a temporary cage, because they were introducing these two other young tigers to each other. So they took that tiger out of the big cage, and they just had it in a little cage, like not really a little cage, like a runner. So those two tigers could use their pen, and then he was going to be in a different enclosure. But so what they basically do is rescue their animals from like those roadside zoos or people that have like they go and they're like, oh, you know what'd be cool is that they got little Jimmy a tiger, and then the tiger grows up and they're like, oh shit, the tiger's gonna eat him.
The tiger ate him.
And so they have to, they're like they call this place or they call like an animal shelter and be like, dude, we're gonna have to like euthanize it, and this place like tries to come and save them. Or sends it to another shelter that they recommend.
What is your position called if you work at this place? You're a Tiganeer?
A Tiganeer. Wait, I'm a zookeeper.
But it's not a zoo. You're like a...
You're an animal handler.
I'm a tiger handler.
Yeah,
that sounds like
that's
a cool
pretty much
position.
it. Yeah, I'm a tiger handler.
I just, I feed tigers and shit. It's pretty cool.
I handle about anywhere between 300 to 400 tigers a day. On average, give or take.
What do you mean by handled?
Put it down on its back, get it in its guard, break its guard, arm bar, taps, and then we feed it, put it back in its cage. I handle those things. I am man. Oh, I forgot manhandle. My bad.
Manhandle.
They gotta specify.
I'm a tiger manhandler.
I'm a tiger manhandler, dude.
Sounds pretty badass.
Carmen the tiger manhandler lawyer.
Well, the main thing that's like thing, the sanctuary or whatever, is like purpose is to educate the guests that come about like when you go on a cruise and like they'll have like a photo booth and you get to like take a photo with a baby tiger.
Yeah.
And the tiger's like all cute and everyone's like taking a photo. Well, what they don't tell you is after that tiger grows up, where it goes, and it's usually like donated to like some sanctuary that like will let you hunt it in the
enclosure.
Park.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah. And so they want you to like stop going to these like taking photos with these things, so there's no business behind it, and they're like, oh, we don't need baby tigers.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of hunting. I like hunting when like you need to kill off the predators, or in parts of Africa where there's some serious like overpopulation of certain predators.
Yeah, I think in order to be a tiger manhandler, you have to drive a Jeep Renegade. Like, I think it's part of the job description.
Dude, the Jeep Renegade.
That's what this podcast is sponsored by. Jeep Renegade.
Jeep Renegade.
You must drive a Jeep Renegade, preferably red.
Yes.
If you drive,
and not just like a Corvette red, but like a kind of like a orange puke colored red.
I think one of their selling points is you can drive over 50 miles and not lose a bumper. So that's it. Like, if you drive over 50 miles, you're still gonna have a bumper on this car. It's gonna hold together. It holds together well.
Do you like cheesy, futuristic shit? Okay, you're gonna love a Renegade.
Do you like knockoff brands?
Do you like people laughing at you as you drive by? Listening to John Mayer.
Do you choose plastic? Do you choose plastic forks over real forks? That thing was so flimsy, man. I swear. You go to like angle, like you would like turn the air conditioning to face your face, and you'd like break the handle off.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Like, oh,
and
sorry,
everywhere you looked, there was advertising like Jeep Renegade.
Jeep Renegade. Everywhere they could fit Renegade.
It's like,
or Jeep.
I know I'm in a Jeep. I don't need to have it engraved on the door handle. Like Jeep.
My gosh, that thing was so flimsy. It had no storage, no gas mileage, no turning radius, no sex appeal.
No.
It was the worst. No giddy up, no balls. It was the worst car.
No,
it wasn't.
You're not allowed to hang like a big fake ball sack from that tow hitch.
It would fall.
I don't think it has a tow hitch.
I don't think it would start.
It's got to be just a big giant.
It does not. Yeah, it's gotta. You could plug things into it.
Yeah.
You can't hook it up to anything.
You could put like a giant decal on the back window that says you're like a zombie. What was that?
Yeah.
Zombie hunter or something like that.
Oh God, zombie survivalist.
Zombie survivalist. That's our neighbor.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
I survived the
Dude,
zombie apocalypse.
Congratulations on that. On a skill that will never be needed to get applied. You're never gonna have to survive from a zombie.
But you know
apocalypse.
what? You living next to him, you gotta feel safe. You don't ever have to worry about zombies coming around here.
Dude, at least I could go and ask for advice. Like, hey man, I noticed your car. If it did happen, what are your steps?
What are the weak points? Do I
You know what's funny?
chokehold them? Or?
I just thought of this. So it's an absolute zombie apocalypse will never happen. Like as we see it in movies. And even if I'm wrong, right? If it's no one during a zombie apocalypse is gonna hear this. Nobody in a zombie apocalypse is gonna hear this and go back and be like, Andrew was so fucking wrong right now. They're gonna be trying to survive and not get their brains eaten alive by all these fucking zombies. And they're never gonna pause and think like, damn, dude, Andrew was a complete liar. They're gonna be trying to survive.
Yeah.
Every time.
So what happened?
Can we do a quick rewind real quick? I want
No,
to notify the listeners here.
Gaddis?
Well, first there's a squirrel catch, and he's like, ah, fuck.
Oh wait.
Oh, we got bit by a squirrel catch.
And then it gets better after that. Sponsored by Jeep Renegade.
Oh my God.
MLB sponsored.
Flashback.
All right, give us a play-by-play.
So he's running, fuck, and a squirrel claws his ass. But he's got his khakis, they're clean, they're pressed.
He's in right field,
and
by the way.
Shirt's still tucked in. And then if you go to the clip after that, this dude, okay, they're just doing their job. Hashtag vote STL. Let's just carry it up. First pitch. Oh! Dude, honorary first pitch. Domes him right in the head.
Domes him.
Box.
Wait, go back. Push back one more time. Which game was that?
St. Louis.
St. Louis versus...
Poor guy's just doing his job.
Oh, man.
Back to the...
What's that guy got against him? He just keeps walking. He's like, all right.
That hand.
All right, you guys, strike or ball or strike first pitch. Hurry up. We've seen this pitch 1,000 times. Which one is it, ball or strike?
Strike. Ball.
Damn, way outside.
I had a 50-50 chance. So anyways, okay. Fed some lions, tigers, and bears.
They didn't. They wouldn't get in the Jeep Renegade. They wouldn't get in there.
I mean, would you recommend that we go to this thing? Or
No.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What if the bear is a vegetarian? Are there alternatives? Do they
eat
have
everything? Their favorite thing is lettuce that they eat. They have a teeter-totter. They eat pineapple.
tater tots?
Yeah.
They eat their young. That's not even a joke.
Damn.
They eat young.
They eat their own kids.
Bears do?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Look
They're
it up.
Extra protective of them.
Read a book.
Yeah,
Or
that's
they
what I
eat
thought.
other bears' kids.
They eat their kids.
Are you sure?
While they're hibernating?
Is that what hibernating
I'm hungry.
They eat their kids. That's the lions that don't. There's like a pride. They have
Sharks
a
eat
pride.
their kids.
Uh-huh.
Sharks just like lay their eggs.
Dude,
and
look it
fuck
up.
off.
Look it up. You got a phone right there in front of you. Mine's right here. Look at. That's my phone. So I can't. Fuck you. Don't flip my phone off. I'm fucking nothing to you.
I'm in my energy center yoga mindset. And I'm doing the baby cradle mountain pose. And I look over at this dude and he's just like...
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Me
So
off.
you know what, like, you have the crossover, like, and then you, like, open up your T-arms and you, like, look over your shoulder, you think a back stretch. He, like, looks over his shoulder.
I looked the wrong way or
and his
something.
energy, and he's, like, opens up his eyes, and my hand's just, like, right there.
And I was like, boom!
Fuck you.
Hey, didn't say...
I got past the negative energy, though.
Yeah.
You're giving him the bird just in yoga. Like it's supposed to be peaceful and positive and then
Respect your elders.
Hey, they said no talking. They said no talking.
I know.
I found a way to communicate.
You found a way to talk shit.
Hey,
still.
welcome to your first class. Fuck you.
Did that affect your energy?
It threw off my inner core balance and I was not centered.
Yeah.
Finally cleared space on my phone, so I have.
Oh, there you go.
He's
Welcome
back.
back.
I'm back.
Oh,
So what else
man.
would you guys like to discuss here?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We've done
What's
a
it
lot
like,
today.
Carmen, owning your own business in today's world?
It sucks, actually, big time. Okay,
Why?
because there's just like way more stress.
What kind of business?
liked.
What kind of business is it first? Before you dive in.
I'm a pimp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
so-
hard right now.
Well,
It's hard out here for
it's a hot out here. What? So is it?
I'll tell you what, them bitches, they don't listen, you know?
Is this the Me Too movement?
Yeah.
Making it hard.
Hashtag pimps.
Oh,
Pimps
man.
got it hard.
So which corners?
You know, we like to stay.
Pretty local.
We like to stay local. A lot of churches,
We're opening up a Seattle branch here soon.
Albertsons. We kind of stay in those kind of areas. Family oriented.
Stater Brothers usually has pretty bad security.
We got all different shapes, sizes, and ethnicities.
That's good. Come on down.
But
But yeah, seriously, what kind of fucking business is it?
Besides being a pimp, what else do you do?
Okay, so besides that, that's my day job. So my other job is I'm a print broker. So I don't like own any equipment or anything like that as far as printing goes, but I sell printed goods. So I basically just resell. So I have my vendors and yeah, so
Okay, so you do print. Okay.
that's what I do. It's cool.
How do you like
but
doing it then?
it's just me, myself, and I, which is kind of cool but boring. So there's like no interaction with other employees or anything like that. And it's very stressful as far as, you know, my money's at risk now. And like, you know, where you are comfortable with just getting a paycheck every other week, now all of a sudden it's like, shit, I got to like get out there and earn it. And then I have to take care of like taxes and accounting and, you know, everything else, all the crap that I used to not worry about. But for now, it's fun. It's cool. I'm finishing up school. I'll have a bachelor's degree to fall back on and just try this thing out. And if it doesn't work out, I'll move on to something else.
Have you fired
I fired myself.
or hired anybody?
I fired myself just last week.
Do you let yourself go?
I asked for the 4th off. And my boss was like, dude, you're brand new. Like, you can't have it all.
We're just starting out.
Yeah.
We
so
need
I
to work.
fired myself.
Company's
And then I
got
hired
one employee. It fires itself. No employees. How does it get rehired?
We got bought out by an investor. Myself.
Dang it! New management.
Yeah.
Same management.
How do you like find the time to manage all this?
It's great. I talk to myself
Firing
a lot.
and investing in one.
I talk to myself a lot, man. So, you know, like those psycho homeless guys on the side of the road. They're like, "Fuck shit." You're like, what is that guy doing? He probably owns his own business.
Jeff Bezos? Is that you?
Or it's a pimp. Jeff Bezos.
I didn't know you were a pimp.
Yeah. So
He loves the Amazonians.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't own my own business, but I'm a businessman.
well,
How
it's always
so?
good to get down with business.
I'm not a businessman.
You're not.
But man,
But I am
he's
a
down with
businessman.
business, man.
I am a businessman.
Do you know what favorite song about business is?
It's business time.
Taking care of business every day.
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
I was playing
Working
business time.
overtime.
Yeah.
I was play-
Sums up your work day right there. You're just like making a sell.
That's what gets me up in the morning.
Taking care of business.
That's what gets me up in the morning.
Every day.
Yeah. Every day, no
He's like-
days off.
You just like make it close and like turn the picture of your wife closer to you on your desk and just smile at it a little bit. Like, I'll see you later, hon.
What are you doing today? And working overtime.
That sounds terrible.
How do you think he was writing that song? What do you think? He's like, you know what?
He was probably working a 9-to-5 job. He's like, I'm gonna write this song, dude. Everybody's gonna love it. It's about working and just taking care of business, you know?
Every day.
How's that gonna go?
People are gonna love it.
Like
What was his other song? Retired doing nothing every day.
Wishing I was doing something anyway.
He's like,
He probably, like,
Who sings that?
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Who the hell writes? Maybe that's our calling. We need to write.
Well,
some
that song's true.
lame ass song.
What if not everybody has weekends off? So not everybody.
But no, but
Some people are working for the weekend is more accurate.
everybody
Yes.
has a weekend, right? Or is the weekend always Saturday, Sunday, no matter
Baseball
when?
players don't have weekends.
No.
Okay, I guess there's no absolutes here, boys and girls.
Yeah.
But we're talking about whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you here.
Yeah.
Your weekend is right. Your day off. Your day off is Tuesday, Wednesday. Is that your weekend? Or do you work on the weekends and then that's just a weekday you have off?
Weekdays off.
But that's a weekday.
So yeah, I guess so. For everybody else, yeah, the weekends. Damn it.
And everybody's not working for it.
Yeah.
Some people work on the weekends.
I'm working
Some
for
people have 2 jobs.
everybody's working for their Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Now everybody's like working for Uber.
I'll tell you what. The most
It sounds like an Arabic little tone there. Looking for a Upa.
Everybody's working for Uber.
Uber.
Are you a driver? Nah. Uber.
So Uber shows up in a red Jeep Renegade. Do you wait for the Lyft driver to come now, or do you just take that
You
Uber?
just cancel. Like, sorry.
You're like, and you give him thumbs down. You're just like, that driver sucked.
Like, hold on.
Don't ever come pick me up in a Renegade.
Yeah.
Can you request different cars?
Here's what I would do. I would peek my head in the door for the passenger window, and I'd look down at the floor, and I'd see what kind of shoes the driver was wearing. Because if he's wearing New Balances, his feet are gonna pedal us all the way there, right? Little Flintstone feet.
With like the Velcro.
If he's in like sandals like you are right now, I'm not. I'm getting a Lyft driver.
Yeah.
But if he's wearing good running shoes, we're gonna get there in good time. So that's what I would. I think my favorite.
Look at the shoes of your Uber driver.
If he's in a Jeep Renegade,
it says
see
enough.
what kind of pedal power you got there. But I think my favorite business song would be "Business Time" by Flight of the Conchords. It's business time. You guys ever heard that?
No, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, you gotta check it out. Yeah, the business song. Yeah.
How does it go?
Oh, I don't remember.
Explain the premise.
Yeah, it's just business time.
It's time
What
for
does business time mean?
Like getting busy?
In the room where all the magic, where you make the magic happen.
Oh.
It's business time.
So he sings this like, it's business. It's business time. You know what? I'm down just in my socks. It's business time. That's why they call business socks.
Yeah, those guys are hilarious. Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Why does the St. Louis Birds mascot have his mouth open so wide?
He's like,
what's wrong with that?
He's trying to catch a huge worm.
Throw some more Adderall in here.
It's like 100 degrees and I did in a full bird suit. That's when you know your life sucks. I'd rather be a busser at a bowling alley than be a mascot.
You would rather be a busser at a bowling alley than be a
Yes.
mascot?
Yes.
What if it was like a really prestigious mascot?
Well, what if it was a really badass bowling alley? You know?
Oh,
Like-
shit.
like
you
what?
just flipped the fucking table.
It's like cosmic bowling going on. You
Or
got the
Red
lights
Robin.
flashing.
Or you're at Red Robin Promenade.
Or you got a Red Robin sign and it's 100 degrees outside and you're trying to get him to turn left.
I'm just
into
going to
Red
make
Robin.
this guy the best chocolate shake ever, and guess what? I'm going to give him the leftovers, too.
I think
In a sweet aluminum tin.
I think a busser at a bowling alley is a good thing for your resume. It says a lot about your character. You know.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't want to bust tables, but he'll do it.
Nothing
as long as it's at a bowling alley.
I'm sorry for all the busters at a bowling alley out there, but nothing screams minimum wage.
You're really good at saying, I'm
Bus
sorry.
boy out
Yeah.
there.
I'm sorry. Hey, that's my food. Stop throwing it away. I'm sorry.
You guys,
that's my ball. Stop picking it up.
you guys using this 6-pounder over here? Yeah, we're using it.
You guys,
My wife's in the bathroom. Stop cleaning it. I'm sorry.
you become really talented at formulating sentences that start with the words "are you." Are you done with this? Are you still using that?
Are you guys wanting to bowl another game?
Are you guys ready yet? Are you finished here? All set? Oh, I didn't start with "are you."
Do you think that he's the one that wrote the warning?
Warning! What was the last thing? Because so
go to the control desk.
The
It sounded like a military,
yeah,
like a
well,
a
the
drill.
bowling,
Like
the bowling
in case
alley,
we get nuked, this is the drill. Go to the control desk.
the bowling alley had a list of rules
Warning.
to follow.
Check your shoes. Make sure they're properly put together.
Warning! Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not pass the black line on the bowling alley. I didn't realize how dangerous of a sport it was until I went last night.
Do not interfere with balls in play.
Yeah. Be courteous of the others around you.
Report any unseemly, uncharacteristic behavior to the control desk at all times. It was like the way we read. Report any unseemingly, uncharacteristic behavior to the control desk at all times.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's like, damn, this is serious shit we're talking about.
I was like reading it. I was like,
bowling's no fucking joke.
no, dude.
No, man.
It's like,
report market is 0.
there's some serious athletes too there, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Did you see the guy with his own ball?
Broncos? The Broncos ball?
Bowling
dude.
ball. And
I like it when they clean it.
and he's gutter balling every time. You're like, dude, you bring your own ball. You're like, guys, check this out.
If you have your own ball,
come in here, and I'm gonna throw a 67.
Yeah.
if you have your own ball and a wrist protector, you can't bowl below like a 160.
Oh yeah.
You better show up or show out.
Damn, that's fucking hilarious.
It's always a good crowd there at any bowling alley. You could be actually like in Beverly Hills and you go to a bowling alley, it's still the same crowd. Somehow they just migrate to bowling alleys. I feel like.
Yeah, they just.
You have the white trash, like mullet, overweight. He's got like his ex-wife, but then his wife now, and then and their kids, and then his brother's now dating his ex. It's kind of like a Jerry Springer show.
And they go all out. They get like they do ball out though. They get like all of the appetizers, like the shitty like little nachos and like fried jalapeno poppers.
And that's like their fine dining. They're like,
the corn.
We're going out to eat tonight. You guys don't ruin your appetite. We're having a good meal tonight.
Yay!
Frozen pizza, corn dog, fries.
I want a slushie.
Slushy.
Are you done with that? Shut.
Fire that busboy.
That fucking busboy, dude.
I'm sorry.
And you know how like the sugar all goes to the bottom of your slushie, so like at the end, that's the best part.
Like the busboy, he took the fries and he just threw them away. That's like, he didn't even ask, are you done with this? No. That's like coming up into it and like just start untying your shoes and starts taking your bowling shoes off. Like, you're done, right? Like, you get off.
Take those shoes from you.
He threw it, and he was about to throw it in the slushie.
Yeah.
The slushie still had a quarter left.
I put my foot down. I was like, hey, what are you doing?
Hey, are you so sorry? You sure you get you a new one?
Okay. I should say yeah.
You don't need more.
But I didn't want to put him out of business.
Him? Hey, I don't want to put you out of business, but you need to get rid of this kid.
I don't want to put him out of business.
There's a Yelp review going up right now.
What's up? You smell that? That's a scab.
Jade smells the microphone.
Oh, Jade, get in there.
Jade, get the microphone.
Good job, Jade.
What does it smell like?
Check 1 2. Microphone on.
What are you doing? Oh man. Yeah, today's going to be a good one. I think we're going over to Chase's after this, record some music, maybe launch due north.
Ooh.
No big deal there. It's going to be a pretty good day. Well, okay, if you go to a live sporting event, have great seats, what's the sporting event you want to go to?
Hockey.
You can go to any one, too, like a big, like Real Madrid, Barcelona, or like World Cup status.
I'm gonna go to the United States of America
Olympics.
Cheerleading championship.
Yes.
Ooh, that is kind of weird.
And I'm not gonna go for the dudes that are over energetic.
Okay. Mine is like, you guys are going to be like, oh, hands down the best sport ever.
WrestleMania.
No. I don't even know the name of it right now. My mind is so blown thinking about it. But they, like, have this dude, and he, like, lets the thing go.
Curling?
Curling, thank you. I just want to be that broom guy, like, yeah, like just, I want to be sitting there watching, like, ooh, is he going to get it? Oh!
Like
just,
really close
it's
up?
It's intense, dude.
Dang.
There's no better sport than curling.
That's what you would do. Wow. Ridiculous. Well, you guys are ridiculous.
I think also another one is the gymnastics, where they do just the ribbon.
Oh, yeah, the ribbon.
That is some entertainment right there.
It takes them to obedience, like self-discipline, and some serious training. Let me tell you.
That's no joke.
I think
Ribbon connected to a stick.
sports-wise, I don't know what I'd go to. I'd probably go to like the college Quidditch championship.
The Cannabis Cup.
Yeah, the Cannabis Cup. No, but I would probably go to like the Quidditch championship. I went to a couple NAU games.
What jersey would you
We
wear?
beat U of A, dude. We beat U of A in Quidditch. Can you believe that?
You're gonna have to explain Quidditch to Carmen.
Is Quidditch like chess?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, but except you're on a magic broom.
If you want to quit Quidditch, or you like, I Quidditch this Quidditch.
You Quidditch.
Hey, Quidditch, it's Quidditch.
Yeah, I mean,
What's your favorite position in Quidditch?
beater.
You're a beater.
I'm a
You look like a beater.
beater, dude.
Carmen's more of a seeker.
I'm gonna find it.
I'm gonna find it. I'm the goalie.
You're a keeper.
I'm a keeper, seeker, and a beater.
In a beater. Quidditch is for pussies. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you not watch Harry Potter, Carmen?
I don't.
What a...
On the regular basis, I watch Harry Potter.
I said that like, yeah. Do you not currently watch it on Sundays? No, but like, you've never seen the Harry Potters?
I've never read Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter. This is actually the first time I've ever even talked about Harry Potter.
What is your take on Harry Potter? Why haven't you read them?
Yeah, what's your beef?
I'm just not into like wizardry and shit. Like, you know,
What do you hate about wizardry?
I don't want him to cast a spell on me, so I don't get involved.
That's sad. What if it was a good spell?
Lord of the Rings. Actually, Star Wars. I've never even seen a Star
There's
Wars
no
movie.
wizards in Star Wars.
I'm just saying they all fall into the same category.
What do you mean?
You don't think it's believable?
I don't like sci-fi, you know.
Okay, that's fine. You don't like sci-fi, dude. I get it. Stop yelling.
I like realistic shit, like Rookie of the Year, where a 12-year-old hucks a ball in from center field.
Oh, he breaks
He's
his
on-
arm first.
yeah.
He breaks his arm.
Yeah. You know, tendons get...
The guitar riff is so gnarly. Dude, I wonder if I could get a clip of that and put it in here for like when I post.
Bottom of the ninth. Chew on.
Yeah.
Chew out.
You know who the best character in that movie is? Is Hato. Come on, kid. Where's your mom sitting? I'm your worst nightmare.
Rookie of the Year.
This one's for mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could talk Rookie of the Year all day long. The movie's got quotes for days. I don't know.
What's a horse?
But if you
That
look
was
at
for
him, he's all chest.
the marbles.
He's
the
all
whole enchilada.
he's all chest, arms, but then his legs.
His legs are like toothpicks.
So tiny.
That was the steroid era, dude.
Oh,
we need to go back to that.
No
dude.
question. You could see Barry Bonds striking out because he wasn't taking steroids
Yeah.
back then.
And how come he's only up when Henry Rollingardner pitches? He's never up. He's never up. And they like are surprised when he's coming up. They're like, they don't see him on deck. They go, oh no, it's Halo. You're like, dude, he's standing on deck. You know, you have the lineup. You know he's coming. Like,
I want to watch or make a movie, a baseball movie, where the team does not win at all. Have you ever seen a baseball movie where they fell short?
like Bad News Bears, or worse, like they
Just
they just lose.
They lost it, and Rowan Gardner gives up a game-winning home run. But it's a life lesson. Like, we don't have to win it all.
Like
they always
it just
win.
cuts to black. This is life, kids. No story after.
No.
It's just it's the Dodgers last year in Game 7 to the Astros. Like, we won Game 6, we're gonna do it. No, it's
You can make a movie on it. and then
Summer catch. He gets jacked. He gives up a bomb. He's in the MLB. Like
the
he made it
story
to the
is
show.
him making it to MLB.
But he does get racked in the show. He
never
might
seen
never
that movie.
might never play again.
I want a movie where, like, say, like, one of us, like, becomes rich, like a group of guys, and they fire all the freaking players on the team. Then they buy the team, so they fire all the players.
So like what Derek Jeter's doing right now.
But they just have their buddies play like it's a softball team. And they're playing against these pros. He's like, all right, the San Diego Padres are now owned by Carmen Boyer.
It sounds like the Padres.
Carmen Boyer, and then pitcher is Jay Hitz.
Oh no.
Left field's John Baker. And we have to play against these pros, and that's a movie. That's the movie.
That would be pretty good. I think that'd sell out the crowd.
I think the big climax at the very end of the movie is you guys actually win a game. Like you don't win anything except for one game. You guys don't go 0-60, 165.
Speaking of climax, do you guys ever do phone sex?
Yes. I really like audio, so I focus on the voicemail.
The dial tone gets me, you know.
The dial tone gets me going. Once the
can't-
voicemail
yeah.
hits, it's usually an explosion of just raging joy.
I love
The
when
person has not set up a voicemail box yet. It's like, what is that person doing that you can't set up your own voicemail box?
I practice
Are
safe
you-
phone sex.
Yeah. Wrap up.
Mm-hmm. You should too.
Buy a Renegade.
Buy a Renegade. Practice safe phone sex. Yeah.
I usually love it when you can't. The other person's like cutting out on the other line, so you're just constantly going, "Wait, what? Oh, what?" She's like, "I just can't wait to, Oh, yeah, wait, what?
Damn it, I'm so close.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, man, I heard it."
Hold on, I'm walking into Trader Joe's. Let me call you right back.
Just a normal conversation.
It's just,
Tell me about your day.
yeah.
Yeah,
My boss is a jerk.
So-
Yeah.
So what are you wearing? I'm wearing this lingerie and then down. Wait, what?
You think anybody's had phone sex in a phone booth?
I'm sure.
Tight quarters, bumping elbows.
You're like, shit, somebody give me a quarter, hurry. I'm 2 pumps away.
Imagine walking up to that phone booth and his cock's just in his hand. He's just like, what's going on in there?
All you hear is, wait, what?
People younger than 20 are like, what's a phone booth?
Yeah.
CALLATT. Died down the center.
You ever go to Rose's Cafe? That's the only place that still has a phone booth.
No.
Rose's Cafe still has a working
Does it
phone.
work?
I don't know.
You ever seen anything?
Never had a quarter on me.
Yeah, have you ever seen anybody that has a working quarter?
Yeah. Not last night.
What's that supposed to mean?
He tried to play
Did
that.
the busboy throw your quarters away too?
Yeah. He purposely jammed that machine up so
He played that game where you try to see how hot you are by holding the handle
You
and then
squeeze it.
Oh,
lights
that's
up.
right. Yeah, the love handle.
Put it in the corner and it broke. the
Love
machine.
handle.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, the overweight love handle.
Stupid game that tells you how in love you are.
I
Wait,
think
wait.
You're supposed to put your mouth on the handle.
You're supposed to sit on the handle. Wait, you love
That
this game.
explains it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot. The busboy barged in on Nicole in the bathroom twice yesterday.
No,
right?
he just knocked.
He knocked.
Anyone in there?
Anyone there?
Is he like the bathroom patrol
He's
man, or
the
what?
worst. He's just the worst busboy of all time.
I thought he was gonna cry though. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Can I get you some more French fries?" I was like, "Dude, whatever. Don't worry about it."
I should have just gone to him and like, make it right, dude.
I said, "Listen,
Give him a BJ.
you ever seen that show Undercover?
Suck it, dude.
You ever seen that show Undercover Boss? I own this bowling alley."
And you're fired, little boy.
And your minimum wage just went down to below minimum wage.
To below the belt.
All the tips you used to get, you know, like $5, whatever, gone.
You're gonna get one tip now.
Here's your tip. don't fuck it up.
What up?
We're talking about that busboy last.
Yeah, the busboy tell us about your bathroom experience with the busboy really quick, because he tried to walk in on you. You're using the bathroom twice.
Yeah. I don't like it when people fuck with me in the bathroom.
Well, especially while you're taking
Especially
a shit.
guys.
Well, I wasn't taking a shit, not the point. We knocked on the door every time I was in there and then like had zero patience. He's in here.
Yeah, you can't even. Who
Man,
does
do
it?
you want a match or something?
The common courtesy when you're in a bathroom is to bend over and look for shoes. If you don't see shoes, you might be in the clear. If you see shoes, you know you're not in the clear.
I'm uncomfortable if I'm sitting on a toilet talking to somebody.
Yeah, unless you're having phone sex and it's perfectly normal.
Phone sex on the toilet.
Perfect position for phone
Wait,
sex.
what?
I love you too.
Oh, that sounds good.
Man, that was fun.
What would be your walk-up song right now if you're coming out with a bat?
All right, if I was coming out to bat, my walk up right now. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Demi Lovato.
All day? What would be yours, Carm?
Where am I playing at? Depends.
Your
What
home.
team am I? I know for what team.
Okay, you're playing for the Cards.
Oh, okay.
You're playing against the Tampa Bay Rays.
Coming out to like either Father of Mine or I might do like a what's the Natasha girl's name, or what's the song I'm thinking of?
What? Ding 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 ding.
The music video is like it's all her in the car.
Oh, Alanis Morissette?
How does that song go?
Why are you saying Natasha?
Yes.
I thought it was, I don't know.
You're way off.
But I can't believe you pulled
Tomato,
Father.
tomato.
Where did you pull Father of Mine from?
Oh, that's just my go-to, of course.
Father of Mine.
Tell
Tell me where have you been? It's been such.
What? How does that song go though?
Which one? The Atlantis? I don't know.
Yeah.
No idea.
Isn't
Do you know
that
what she's
just
talking about?
ironic?
Do you know what he's talking
Yeah,
about?
ironic.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
it
it.
ironic? Don't you think?
Rain on your wedding day.
You're gonna come
I
out.
love when like she asks a question in the middle of a song. Don't you think?
Yeah. Mine's pretty easy, dude. We go. Taking care of business
Oh my God.
every day.
Everyone's just there like and working overtime.
I should
Get it, Taylor.
Should get the rights to that so we could outro on that. But yeah, that was fun. Did you guys have a good time?
Called a route.
I think we had a good time. It's a good time for a good
Fun.
time.
Yeah.
It's a big inning for a big inning. All right.
Alright.
Howdy, boys. See you guys next time.
Peace.
My
No, let's listen
phone
to